Hello there, judges. I'm here to talk about my venture. It is a transportation-based service that will be dealing with booking process and buying tickets via a website or an application. For those who will not be able to buy the tickets via a website or an application, there will be an agent on the most used bus stations. These tickets will all be about traveling in Kigali City. This venture meets market opportunity as this service by considering the number of people who use public transport in Rwanda. There is a sufficient demand for marketplace as for this service or as the population increases by 2.8%, and 2 to 4 million of people are expected to be lived in Kigali in 2040. So that means that there is sufficient demand for the public transportation cars. There are some other factors that might influence demand to use this service, like how easy it is to use it and how it will remove the struggles of people not going online when they are coming or going to the jobs or schools. There is another factor that the government, according to the East African 2016, the government of Rwanda are encouraging public transportation. That is why it is said that we want to see if we can have a system in a place where most people can leave their cars at home and use public transportation. This is another factor that can cause my service to be used by many customers. Actually, the intended customers are the employees, employers, and students. These are the people who always use public transportation most of the times while going to their jobs or coming at home or going to school. Considering their activities, interests, and values, employees are thinkers. This means that they use something that is proven because most of the time they are intellectuals. They like to use something that can give them some benefits or that can help them to learn something new. This doesn't mean that the students are not thinkers too. They are thinkers too because they like to explore something new. They like to learn something new. Most of the times they are youth and they are likely to use technology. This was all about how my intended customers are described. Let's jump a little bit to the competition. I have indirect competitors, or those are RFTC, Loyo, and KBS. Those are the transporting companies that most of the times owns the vehicles that are used as public transportation services. This venture will operate in transportation industry, and in Rwanda this industry is growing as it contributes 7% to the GDP, representing about 15% of total service delivery. Going to the end, there is service uniqueness. A customer can book a place or buy a ticket sitting at home or at their job. It means that the indirect competitors are not able to do so because they wait the customers at the bus stations or where the bus are supposed to be and then wait for the customers. Well, for me, the customers will buy my tickets or book places while at home, while at their jobs, or in the road while traveling. Let's jump to the final thing of how my business will work. There will be a website called www.bntsuppliers.com. Here is almost 4 pages where there is about us. This will be describing. This page will be describing how the service will work. There is also another page of services. A customer will come on here on services, click on services, and then there will be 2 popping things. There will be book a place or buy a ticket. If a customer decides to book a place, there will be the number of the cities you can book a ticket from. You can say to go in the city or Kagugu as another place or somewhere else. If a customer decides to buy a ticket, there will be the ticket of going to the city, the ticket of going to Nyabugogo, or another ticket of going to Kagugu, and more other tickets. If a customer decides, for instance, to buy a ticket of going to the city, there will be a price, and then after clicking on the city, there will be appearing a price and a transaction fee. A customer will be paying 5% of the ticket of where he or she is going. After clicking on where you are going, there will be a button or a popping window of done, and the customer will be clicking on done. After clicking on done, there will be the driver of the bus will be notified about a customer who booked a ticket. Here, for instance, this is a bus and this is a driver. A driver has a phone on his hands, and there is like like the phone is ringing and a notification is coming. The notification is Alan bought a ticket. This will be showing a driver that he or she has to book a price for a customer who buy a ticket. Thank you all for attending my presentation. This is what was all about my venture of transport service delivery. Thank you.